Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was trying to stifle a burp there. I do apologise. Right. God, that shit does look so freaking cool with that Vanity shield. Right. Before I I seem to be sent something in the mail. Was that an older? That's an older one. Okay. Why is that flashing? Why are you doing that? Right. The usual nonsense at the beginning. Get this over and done with. There we go. So I think that's an upgrade now. Tier 2 for the Delta. So yeah, the Delta Alliance, the Temporal, Lukari, and Competitive are the ones I'm focusing on. So we'll do that. Also need to do today's event thing as well. We'll do that as well before we do the storyline mission, which is the start of a new arc as well, I believe. Do that one. There we go. And just go with that as well. I'm just gonna keep spamming these until I get to the tier 3 or 4, I think it is for them. That's where we'll just do rewards I really need are. Well, not rewards, unlocks I should say. Not rewards. There you go. So we're so close to getting that one, which is nice. Same for that one. Okay, right. So what did we get in our little boxes? We got Defense Chronoton, yeah. 4-1 infused quantum. Piezo photon. Oh, it's a photon one. Damn it. Okay, never mind. And interesting. Right. We also had my. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I've gone blind. Where's it gone? There you go. Personal endeavour on that. Oh wow, that's a lot of credits. That's a lot of credits. Okay. I need to clear some of these out at some point. Right, so before I do anything, I'm trying to log on to lunchtime. I just didn't get a chance. I don't know. There we go. Yep, we get an Elorian as one of our exploration commendation. Yes, sweet. Yeah, you can only do that. You can only do that mission once, but I think if you fail it, I think you can. Oh, I think you can try it again if you fail it, but it's a very, very small chance of fail it, so it's just more finding it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff there. A lot of dilithium as well. What else we got? Oh, we've got the turrets, which are handy. Hello, cat. Come on here, get on my lap. Thank you very much. Right. So for the event, let's have a look. Let's see what's available. No one. Right, we got a choice of. No, I don't want that one. One. There we go. You know what, let's do Defensive Starbase 1 again, because that was quite fun. I quite like that. Right, so whilst I was doing that, we will. I have a cat on my lap now, which is on. Yeah, it's just. Oh, there we go. That's loading up quick. Hello. So I've only literally just started streaming. You've been on my bed all day. The moment I start streaming, you get on my lap.
Listen up. The war has not been.
Right. Let's quickly clear this out the way first. Yeah, the other one I don't mind doing so much is the Battle of the Binary Stars one, but it does take a little bit longer to do. There we go. Oh, that shit does look so cool. Right. So we've got I've got triangle ship, possibly a Galaxy class, possibly no, it's not an maybe an Excelsior. Also, it's a great name, Kinky Sparkles. No judgment, but I do approve.
Here they come.
All right, here we go. I'm going. Let's go over this. Let's go over this side. I might smack in the middle. Right, zoom out a little bit. Oops. Keep again to turn. Does help. What's that? Need to get some filters on the view screen. should have equipped the turrets. Oh well. They'll be very good on this. Especially on the part we know they're doing the escape. Someone's crashing into the ship there. No one wants that. Okay, that's a big ship. And that's a new logwatch. That's a big ship. Right, do that one. Like it just parks itself and acts like a giant turret. This ship's just been like absolutely minced. Right. So the first wave is the small birds of prey. That's it. So many ships. Target-rich environment, basically. USS Battle Buddy. Hey, buddy.
There's a break in incoming warp signatures. We may have a short amount of time before more arrive.
That's a phaser type. I'll take it. Question is, where are they going to launch from first? Probably going to be here.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
I'll keep an eye out. Again, I love the Starship combat. It just feels good. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got that right. Shooty shooty. I think what I like about this game as well is because I've been playing it for so long, I don't have to think about how to play it. I can just play it whilst I'm talking. Which is, you know, for me, I'm not going to say it's mega easy for everybody, but for me it's, yeah, I just play the game. I don't think about playing the game. That's it, take out those ships as well. The battle weapons will probably be very good on this actually, but no, I'll stick with Poderon. Get me ship weapon names mixed up. There you go. Now one over here. I've got to protect the ship.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an afterward.
Working on it, buddy. Getting close to you as soon as I can. But that ship is so big and slow. I thought that's kind of the point. It is a juggernaut, I think. Or a dreadnought, something like that. It's big, it's slow, but it's powerful.
The evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
There we go, the Lafayette. Getting close. Give them the covering fire that they need.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Alright. We'll give them an escort. Hopefully it won't last too long, but we're almost at the end already.
Here come the Klingon battleships.
Not much longer. Keep firing, assholes! I love Spaceballs. Oh god! Okay, if I get the carrier, or if I fly the carrier on this character, I'm gonna have to call it something stupid like Spaceball 1 or something ridiculous like that. That might have to be done. It's a long ship. Not necessarily a big ship, but definitely a long ship. Alright. Yeah, so take those ones out. Right, where's the launch corridor? Oh, it's the other side, right. So you can see there, the ship isn't moving that fast. But it's good for like just sitting there and giving covering fire. A big heavy ship. Which is why you have faster ships like mine. Or fighter escorts. Deal with the little ships. What is that? It sounds like a Titan's Rift or something? Certainly something. There we go. So that is actually good to sort of like fly behind it, often covering fire. Xar Elysium. Yeah, I see what it is. I see how it works now. There we go. Defeat the remaining ones. I think we're getting close. I think that's the last ones are just over there. There we go. Right. What's this ones I've got? Let's go with Delta marks today. And where's Delta on here? There we go, Delta Alliance marks. Yeah, we'll take those. Boom. There we go. Very, very nice. And some research stuff, and then we'll leave the map, and then we start the story proper. Yeah, because it's the new arc starting today. The Lukari arc. I forget what it's called. I'll check in a second. I think that's the Harmony ship, that's what it was. Right, so yes, this is the arc we're starting on today. It's called New Frontiers, the Echoes of Light.
Keep me posted.
Oh, in progress. So we are doing Echoes of Light. And yeah, I think I said for this, because it's a disruptor, I'm probably going to go for either the Energy Lance or the console. I'm thinking more probably goes towards the Energy Lance just for a giggle. So it's not that these weapons are bad, but I'm focusing primarily on Poderon for this character. So right, I was thinking if I was doing a disruptor build, that'd be some good weapons to have. Phasers have the most variance, it seems like. It's not necessarily Poderon's bad. I think it's because Phaser's quite common. It's used by a lot more ships and builds, so they make more variants for it. That's a cool logo though, I cannot deny that. That does look pretty dope. Like all the swirly patterns on the blade, which is nice. Echoes of Light. Oh look, it's a Ferengi ship. And we've arrived in the Lukari system. We're in the starship in a standard orbit there. We have some comms traffic. Sounds like Captain Kamake in the middle of discussion with a Ferengi daimon. Right, let's go and deal with the Ferengi. I imagine the Lukari have not had that much contact with the Ferengi to know. Why am I not moving? Okay. That's weird. Right. That was very weird. Oh, a bit of a weird glitch. It might be a server glitch. Server wibble. I mean, right at the beginning of the mission, so it's not going to hurt. Let's try that again. Oh yes, that's just the Harmony ship, right? So yes, we just saw this Dominion ship just warp out and warp back in again. Take us to Lukari's ship. There we go. That was very strange.
Dear Camarga. Just think about how much I can help.
I try not to think about you at all, Margaret.
Wow, that's harsh.
If not me, consider my wealth of useful contacts. If it isn't Starfleet's finest. Welcome to the Lukari system. I am Damon Modron, the sole owner of trading rights in this system. My Lukari friends and I were just in the middle of some delicate negotiations. But I'm sure I can spare a little time if you'd like to make a trade.
That won't be necessary, Diamond. Our business is with the Lukari.
Oh, come now. I'm sure we can reach an agreement that is to everyone's liking. I'm prepared to offer you an exclusive, once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity.
Cut the channel, hail the Lukari.
Thank you. That insistent Ferengi has been trying to make new trade deals with us since he first visited our system. Oh, everything he tries to sell is either broken or worthless.
No problem. You're looking well, Captain.
Thank you. It's good to see you again, and under much better circumstances.
I've been shouted at by a cat.
Happy to know that our star remains stable.
Bizarre.
We've not seen any Tholian ships since the incident.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Come on, lad. Thank you. You one of those sort of get on my lap, get off my lap moods, aren't you today?
The decision to explore was somewhat controversial, however. Many Lukari were resistant to the notion. We settled this moon long ago, after we were forced to leave our dying homeworld of Kentar. It was a difficult journey for us.
I bet.
Once we found our new home, no one was very excited about space travel. Still, the exploration initiative passed. Considering my experience, my people have chosen me to command the LSS Concordium. It was an honor I proudly accepted.
Congratulations.
Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Yes, tell me a little bit about your ship.
While we have some catching up to do, we've engaged the best engineering minds of our world to modify this vessel. I'm quite proud. We've done a lot in a very short period of time. We've added some of your defensive technology to this ship, as well as some warp drive upgrades. The Concordium is now capable of sustaining a top speed of just over warp 4.
I mean, for your first proper interstellar starship, that's actually pretty dang good.
Our collaboration with your engineers has been quite inspirational. We've started work on a starship of our own design, one of many to follow the Concordium to the stars. Our ship is ready to go, and you are.
Let's go to our destination.
For our maiden voyage, I've chosen a star that is close enough to be within reach, but still just outside the area of space that you've explored, and obviously one that we haven't visited yet. According to your star charts, it's a yellow-white star called 20 Draconis.
Navigation, prepare a course.
This isn't over. Believe me, the next deal we make will be on my terms.
Oh, he's such a little turd. I know. He's very annoying, isn't he, Kitty? It'd be a pickle if we warped in different directions.
We've arrived on the outskirts of the system. There's a large field of rocky debris and asteroids. We're picking up various metals and crystalline formations. Should we approach one of the larger asteroids and take some more readings?
Yes, head to one of the larger ones and scan it. There you go, so this larger crystalline asteroid. Ooh, these are, apart from the Tholian ones, these are all ground ones. So I was just looking at the Endeavours, it's like, ugh.
Readings coming in now. Large quantities of silicate, hematite, cadmium, iridium. Crystalline structures appear to be the result of deposits created under a heavy impact. Perhaps this asteroid was part of a larger one that broke up in a collision.
Possible.
Heading deeper into the field may yield more clues. Sensors are picking up some movement on the far side of the asteroid. Not simple orbiting debris either.
Oh, it's the Gekleys. You'll see when we get closer what the Gekleys are. Should do. They're basically like flying space squid.
Zoans.
There you go.
Beautiful. Do you have any information about them?
They're called Gekley. We'll send you data files on them now. Yep.
Intriguing. The Gekley communicate using radio waves and feed on dust particles and energy emissions. And, it seems an adjustment of our EM band is in order. I don't like the idea of the Concordium becoming a Getley food source.
Yeah, that's right. It's not really their fault. It's probably is a good idea. Just yeah, they basically feed off of energy, as I said. There you go. Also, just make some adjustments. Get enough done. Gosh.
Adjusted our power systems. I'd like to gather more data on the Getley before we move on. Any suggestions?
Well, we could tag them with a subspace data transmitter.
An excellent idea. We'll be able to track their movements and
won't hurt them.
more about their migratory patterns and feeding habits. We'll need to get close in order to attach the tags safely.
This is what space exploration for me about. Going out there, finding new things, going, cool! Stuff like that. Tag it. Little,
Data's coming in from the Getley. I'd like to expand the number of tagged subjects to optimize data collection. Let's get close enough to slip in with a pod and join them in their swimming.
Right. There they are, over there. See, it's just a nice simple mission. We don't have to worry about, saving the universe or, restoring the timeline. Nope, we're just helping a culture that are reaching back out into space for the first time, and we're flying alongside some basically space squid type, whatever they are. This will be the shit I would join up to join Starfleet for. I don't want to zoom. I don't like to go full impulse into them and accidentally smack into one of them. That would be very rude and probably hurt them. Look at them. Some adults and a couple of newborns. Ah, some babies. There we go. So we've got to keep close and not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we need to get under 3K, if I remember rightly. There we go.
We're getting close-up readings from all of the creatures.
Look at them. Hey, that's what they are. That's what a Getley is.
They're treating us like one of their own. They're trying to talk to us with their radio waves.
Cool.
That was incredible. What a singular experience. We've spotted a larger group of them in an area not too far from here. This looks like a feeding ground for several Getley pods. Let's go have a look.
Yeah, I've had lots of moments like that. I don't quite understand it, but this is what Starfleet and what we do now. But take us to the Getley feeding grounds. Okay. This is nice. It's nice. It's a calm mission. Like I say, and what are we on? All we're doing? We're just exploring. Again, I'll get that. I can maybe do like a sort of blip. Oh, there we go. I need to get reasonably close without scaring them off.
There are signs that several Getley pods frequent this area. There's a lot of dust and particulate matter, but we can't see how the asteroids are getting broken down. I think there's something we're not seeing on the visible spectrum. Your ship has a stronger deflector than ours. Can you emit a particle wave? We could use that to illuminate things that might be happening in different spectra.
What she said. Shiny.
There's some kind of subspace shearing here. It's causing cosmic strings to snap off and break.
Oh, cosmic strings, yeah.
Must be why the Getley feed here. There's plenty of particulate matter for them to consume in the debris fields.
Cosmic strings are
We've collected
dangerous.
solid data here. We're ready to move on when you are.
The way I like to describe them is, when you get like a bit of cheese and you sometimes see people cut it with like a wire or something like that. Imagine that, but on something much bigger scale, and like, you know, one particle, maybe two wide, if that. Depending on the size of the particle. Very dangerous. I mean, they're not necessarily deadly, they're just dangerous because of what they are.
Sensors are reading a swarm of comets passing by this stellar body. They look to have an orbital period of about 173 of your standard years. I'd like to know if they came from outside of the system and were caught in its gravity, or if they originated here. Shall we take some scans?
By all means. Yeah, I say it's a. I think my captain's like doesn't quite understand what's going on, but he's here to provide security.
The comets matter formed around a magnetic core. The other comets may be more interesting.
Chris
Let's
understands.
move to the other comets and study them closely.
Yes, Chris very much understands. In Engata de Vida de Jemadar, not so much. Leave the thinking to the water. And the founders, obviously. Do a nice little look at that. Take a little sample. Oh gods. The masters on this one. Come on, let's get up to 100. There we go.
Core sample shows signs of magnetic radioactive matter. This comet may have seen some interesting particle fields in its wandering.
Well, the magnetic core must help to draw the material that forms the corona. Yes, I know some of those words. If you've ever watched Stargate, I think it's like in the same way like Jack O'Neill is. Very good at his job. Can kind of understand the science behind it, but he leaves the real thinking to the experts. Because that's what they're good at. Oh, that would be an interesting idea for a whole crew making out of like Stargate. Oops. There you go. There we go. Data gathering complete.
Holding the comet let us get some detailed readings about its emissions. Based on the structure of its silicate crystals, it's been in a pattern. It picks up energy from its trip near the star, then loses that energy as it loops past the planets.
Interesting.
It's like ice melting and refreezing, but it seems to lose a large quantity of energy all at once near here. I'm not sure why. The radioactivity should be steady.
Well, perhaps something is draining the energy. Let's keep looking.
These comets seem to have a long orbit that coincides with the orbit of a Class A planet nearby. I'd like to launch a probe and see if the cometary movements have had any impact on the planet.
Agreed. Science boys, launch a probe. Probe away. Well, just missed the asteroid. So it's comet. Right. You did it on purpose, didn't you? Yes.
Probe data received.
That was quick.
The planet is radiating a considerable amount of heat for its size. Nothing our shields can't handle, but I don't see any expeditions to its surface happening anytime soon. Curious. I'm picking up several large, moving sources of energy. Sensors indicate they're a life form of some kind. A cosmozoan,
Ooh.
not the Gekli. I'd like to study them if we can.
Well, let's go and take a close look at those life forms. A lovely little life. No, I'm not going to do it. Nope, nope. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do Data doing the life form song. I'll probably mess it up as well.
Planet is geothermal in nature. Its surface is partially molten.
Right, so no landing. Right, okay. I'll go the other side of the other side of the planet. Righto.
No life forms detected planetary. rather warm down there.
Hmm. Right.
There they are. Magnificent, aren't they?
It's the Farpoint jellyfish! Now I was talking yesterday about the jellyfish ship. it's the Farpoint jellyfish. Or the Snidarians. Jellyfish. Space jellies. Look at them. God, my pet. God, my wingman have been on the spicy Ketracel by the looks of it. Look at him. He's eating jellies. Oh, don't go too close, fast, otherwise again I'll smack into them. And they're kind of gentle creatures. We don't want to attack them.
The creatures are luminescent ovoids? I'm not sure how to describe them. They remind me of an aquatic life form native to Lukari Prime. There are little ones huddling close to the planet's atmosphere. They must use the heat and the planet's electrical discharges to survive.
They're a type of I can't pronounce that word. We're sending you the files now. The Federation first encountered them at a starbase called Farpoint. Interesting story. We'll get to you. We'll cover you up.
Interesting. These life forms were encountered by the USS Enterprise D on Deneb 4.
Correct.
Someplace called Farpoint Station. They haven't been seen anywhere else since. You shouldn't harm them or their young. Let's transmit a greeting, then be on our way.
Indeed. We'll move close, transmit a greeting on all known languages, including Welsh. Red Dwarf joke there. Look at that. Transmit greeting.
The color display must be a form of communication.
Hey, we don't get too close. We say hello.
Could exist in this fashion, living off the heat of planets, feeding on the particles in space, absorbing radiation from the cosmos. There's so much to see. Let's head to the next planet in the system and see what's there.
Yep, you're perfectly understanding why I would love to join Starfleet to do stuff like this. Running into things like the Borg and things like that? Not so much.
Are you seeing this? My sensors indicate this planet is completely devoid of any organic material. And yet, it has a breathable atmosphere and lies well within the system's habitable zone. Most curious.
I wonder if this is the setup to the Gamma Quadrant arc. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is one of the ones that was from a because I did the arcs in a weird order. I know. So I wanted to do the Gamma Quadrant arc as soon as possible, and we met this character towards the end of it. So I think this is like just before the Gamma Quadrant arc. So we get this is kind of like a little bit of a flashback type thing.
I'm picking up residual levels of radiation. Oh my. I believe I know what happened to this world. Some kind of proto-matter wave happened here.
Proto-matter, but that stuff's dangerous, unstable.
Not if you know how to resolve the chaotic turbulence with a tarfine reduction.
What?
This was a recent event. Some kind of proto-matter incident happened, and it wiped out all life on the planet.
Well, that's a pickle.
I think we should send an away team down to learn more.
Agreed. We'll beam down to see what's happening. Right, send the boys down. Oh, it's a smaller away team. Interesting. Very interesting. Normally when we send an away team down, it's a fiver. This is a 3.
Oh, not sure I'll ever get used to transporters. Let's see. Initial scans suggest this area used to be inhabited, but I can't find a single trace of organic matter. None. I see some carvings on those canyon walls. Let's take a look.
Well, that pillar near the canyon wall looks interesting as well. So it's like, like there's not even like a microbe here? Yeah, that's a problem. examine.
The walls of this canyon were worked by tools. I'm sure of it. Sentient life forms lived here.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's not natural.
Automatic detonation. This pillar here. It seems to be a sign pointing to that canyon. Perhaps a pathway there leads to a settlement of some kind. I'm reading metallic objects there as well. Shall we take a look?
Yes, let's follow the path. Yeah, there's no way that's natural. No way in heck. And those
There's
steps,
some kind of large structure further down the canyon.
and what looks like some kind of temple-like building. Yeah, whoever's here just got
Look at the size of that plaza.
yeah, that's it ain't natural.
These people must have had quite a developed culture. Let's take some readings up there.
All right, do a scan.
This looks like a town square or ceremonial center of some kind. I see some murals on the far side of the square over there by that arch. I'd like to examine them. They might tell us more about this place.
Okay, so you got like a whole group of people there praying to some crystal or something, and building things, language, the building. I'm assuming that is this building here. Let's do the way the game wants us to do it. You'll carry like crystal type things.
These murals depict people bringing some objects to this place. Crystals or
See?
gems?
Crystals or gems.
They built their settlement around this site. I believe it was a place of great significance to them. The next mural may hold more clues for us. Let's have a look.
Right. Obviously, these things are always quite important, even if it's just culturally important rather than scientifically or historical. Looks like that person's holding the.
This mural depicts the construction of this large structure. I suspect it was a temple or a place of contemplation for the people. The crystals were revered by the locals, perhaps even worshipped by them. We'd better have a look at the next mural, don't you think?
Indeed. Right, so there's obviously some happening here. Right. That looks like they're growing, assuming it's like a left to right and not a right to left language.
The crystals depicted in this mural appear to be growing for some reason.
Okay, so it's the left to right
I
language.
wonder if this is a symbolic or literal representation of events.
That's the other thing as well, yes.
They needed to be modified to hold the volume of crystals they collected over the years.
Yeah, because sometimes these things are literal, sometimes they're symbolic, sometimes you need to know the cultural relevance before they become, they make sense.
Quite the enigma we found here. I suspect there's more to be found inside.
Yeah, getting inside will be a
It
prequel.
will be a challenge, however. According to my scans, these pillars are connected to some kind of massive mechanical structure. Probably the peak of technology for these people. I believe it's some kind of opening mechanism for the structure's door.
Can we open it by deploying some kind of device or using our tricorders maybe to sort of fire off the mechanism from outside sort of thing?
We could probably force it open, but that could damage the structure.
Yep.
Much force could even collapse it entirely.
Yes, good point.
I suggest we create a holographic forensic reconstruction.
Anything in one now?
Yes, it would be based on analysis of things like footprints, wear patterns, and local construction. We can learn what people did
Damn.
here, how they went about their lives, and how they made the device work. We'd be
That's impressive.
history, roughly speaking. Let's start by gathering information.
I mean, I know this is like sci-fi, so you got
over
to
traces
take it with a
of
pinch of
people who
salt.
once lived here.
Right. So basically what you're saying is look for old tools, footprints, anything that could tell us about them. Right. You heard the lady? Let's have a little investigation around here. Now see, we as players know that it's anything that's glowing is interactable. That's the thing, come on.
Artifacts were used with opposable thumbs and indicate a likely handspan of 22 centimeters.
This individual is a freaking genius who has adapted to the galactic community very, very well. You see why she was chosen to, you know, basically be the Lukari's representative, I suppose you would be calling it. Alright, so we've got over here, this is a,
The wear patterns here show us that people leaned against here frequently. This was a meeting and gathering area.
okay. Their footprints, those are, hang on, those are some pretty chunky footprints. Compared to mine.
Based on these footprints, these people had a stride that places them at about 1.6 meters on average.
Alright, so a bit, I mean, they may have had like boots or shoes on, so...
Strange. These relics should be covered with dust and sand, worn away by time and wind. But they're all uncovered. No organic matter left, and everything left behind in its place. Frozen in time, like...
Like these people died recently.
Yes, the evidence seems clear. The proto-matter detonation happened only weeks, perhaps even days ago.
Damn.
We're going to need to make an accurate simulation to continue our studies here. I suggest using...
So whatever happened, yeah, really quickly, which means there could be problems here. Right. Modified pattern enhancers up. Okay, we put one over here. This is what pattern enhancers do. They enhance patterns.
Online. The signal is strong and clear.
Alright, one over there. We're trying to cover as much of an area as possible. Your pattern enhancers have to have like line of sight of each other.
Two down, two to go.
There's like one over there, one over there, one over there, and that forms a grid. It's got to be stretching the limits of how far they can be used. But you know, if you're not using them for transport, just for like data enhancement, then I suppose it could work.
That's 3. One more and we'll be ready.
There you go, yeah. I think as long as you get like... There you go, yeah. I mean, technically I should be going through the wall there, but I imagine that's quite a thin wall, so...
That's the last one. All enhancers online and standing by.
Wait.
Alright. The enhancers should give us a pretty good image range. Your tricorder can then act as the center of the network control for the enhancers. I can tie in my data to your tricorder whenever you're ready. Get a little close to the center of the square so we can see what happens.
Alright, we're going to get close to the plaza center and we can begin. I can see the Lukari... Ooh. Oh, hello. We've got weird juju going on.
Note that the alien is using the pillars in a specific order.
Right, and I also use that one. That one. So basically, if we say 1, 2, 3, 4.
The murals match up on each pillar.
So it's basically left, left, yeah, bottom left, bottom right, top right. Okay, so yeah, bottom left, bottom right, top right. Alright. Impressive they can have to figure that out from here. Very impressive, but you know. This happened quite, imagine because this happened quite recently.
Looks like some kind of functionary, priest or bureaucrat, I think, would unlock the door by turning the murals on the pillars. The top mural on each pillar seems to be locked in place for reference. We should follow the order they used on the pillar murals.
Bottom left, bottom right, top right.
Correctly, I believe we'll unlock the door.
Got it. So, yeah, that one, then that one. So we'll start with here. Right, so this appears to be somebody holding a crystal, so the middle. No. There we go. Again. Nope.
Do you hear that? That's the first pillar set in place.
Right, so that's locked in. This looks like it's some kind of pattern. See that there? So do the same again. Work from the top down. The top is fixed. Yeah, it's not just too big for that one. I suspect Yep, and then that'll be the one at the bottom. Nope. I'll match up with that.
That's 2 pillars set into place.
Okay, so this is the armed fork-like thing. So again, the same logic. There's not going to be the blue thing. It's going to be not going to be the person's body. And same for the bottom. Matching up with that. There we go. Nice.
2 pillars are locked in now.
So this will be the blue pattern. There's not going to be that one because that's the one we just did. That one because that's the one to the left. Okay, and then it'll be the bottom one will be the reverse of that basically. Not the legs. It's not a walking egg. There we go. The door is open. Yeah.
That's it! It's working! Well done! Shall we see what secrets this building holds? I think I see another mural inside the doorway. We should take a look at it.
Yeah, we should go and take a look at the Starfleet insignia that's inside a an alien world has never been visited before. Yeah, that's a Starfleet Delta. That's the proper term for it. Yeah, that's a
Isn't that the symbol of your Starfleet?
Yes, indeed.
Get here.
That is a good question.
Full of people who don't even have electricity, much less space travel.
Yeah.
It's getting stranger by the minute. We should search the temple for more murals.
Oh yeah, we're searching it. We need to find out what the flip's going on. I can imagine the Admiral's going to have an absolute aneurysm when they find out about this. Oh look. Red, blue, yellowy green, tactical, science, engineering. Yeah.
Those people in the picture, they don't look like the others.
Yes, they're from Starfleet. Judging by their uniforms from the Starfleet of the 23rd century.
What happened here? If Starfleet officers contacted this civilization in the past, why wouldn't you have a record of it?
Good point.
We should head deeper into
Cultural contamination has occurred. This is why we have the Prime Directive.
I think the panel on the wall here can be pushed to open something.
You know what? I'm just going to see if there's anything else. No, it's the same mural as the other one. Right, I'll push it.
Those inner doors across from the panel are opening.
Yep, this is the whole build up to something interesting.
What is all of this?
It's a big chamber full of crystals that grow. That looks like a nest of some kind. Game for clues.
According to my tricorder, we've reached ground zero. This is where someone detonated the protomatter bomb. From here, a self-propagating cascade of proto-energy radiated outward in all directions, washing over the entire planet.
Could this have been a failed terraforming project?
Doubtful. I believe what did this was built specifically as a weapon. There's no new ecosystem. All life was eliminated. I'm picking up a residual energy signal.
Yeah, this was deliberate.
Take a look. 16 centimeter wavelength with a slight kaon leak. I've seen this before. It's a byproduct of Zenkethi technology.
Zenkethi? Yeah. Yeah. Derek space station in orbit. Yeah, Zenkethi are involved. Which was the big, hulking, brute-like creature we saw before. Again, think of this like as a flashback episode. And what we did between, leaving the founders' service, as it were, and going to the camera quadrant. This was like our... yeah, we're catching up with things. But that doesn't mean our ship is actually more powerful in the past. You know what? I'm going to give myself a brain implosion if I try to understand temple mechanics. It can make you go cross-eyed. Still, like I say, this is the downside to playing the arcs in the slightly wrong order. Yeah, sometimes you get weird story elements happen, but it's fun. How's it 10 to 7 already? There you go. That's a starbase that should look familiar. Old K-Series Federation Deep Space Station, but how did it get out here? What happened to it? There's a placard over the wall. See if there's anything recognisable. Deep Space K-13. Now, if I remember correctly, this is how the TOS characters get into the current timeline. It's to do with this. I won't say anything else because of there are some spoilers, but it's connected to this space station.
You're trespassing.
Oh, I'm on Madron again.
Salvage, along with everything in it. A little piece of history like this will be quite the vacation site. Experience life on the final frontier at Madron's K-13. But I digress. Unless you're here to discuss leasing opportunities, I suggest you beam off my station.
It's not your station yet. I think I'll take a look around.
Careful. This old beauty needs some serious repairs. It'd be a shame if something happened to you, or the active stasis pods my men found on board.
Then I'd see to it nothing like that happens, Diamond. In a go the video out.
Fair warning. My Nausicaan gods aren't very fond of intruders.
There you go. Now I've got the whole crew. Right. Can I go this way? Nope. So force fields are up.
I'd be happy to sell the pods to you. Consider their living contents a
Yeah. This Diamond is a bit of a... Oh, that noise. That noise feels good. Yes, that is the original TOS noise for the doors opening. Oh, look that! Oh, that pleases me. Ancient but surprisingly functional. Log files.
Chief Engineer's log. Supplemental. By my account, we've been hurled back in time to the 16th century. To make matters worse, we're a very long way from the den of the system. None of our shuttles are warp capable. And even if we could get to Earth, we'd be in the wrong time.
Yeah.
In short, we're stuck. There's nothing to do now but wait and try to conjure up a way to get back to the right time.
This computer's lost the ability to link it to the main computer. But with the security fields down, we can get into the other lab. Okay.
The fines for trespassing are quite severe, and I plan on collecting them.
Chief Engineer's log, March 18th, 1570. Had a discussion this morning with security about our Klingon prisoners in the brig. We can't just leave them locked up, or execute them, or exile them on the planet below. Setting them free isn't a popular notion either. We're still looking for options, but I think the stasis pods we have in medical will come in handy real soon.
There you go. Also, just because this, again, this pleases me so much, this sound. Yeah, that's very, very pleasing. Is that the security field down? Yep, see, now we can go this way. And... oh, damn it. Okay, so we've got to go through there, but we've got to bypass those doors. And... not there. God damn it, I was hoping I could use that as a sneaky way in. I know. It's the small things that please me. Oh, went boom there. I think we have to go in here. Oh, another door. Yeah. Back in the... Yeah. Here's my little pets. My little watcher drones. Oh, that's again, it's so juvenile, but that sound really does make my...
Chief Engineer's log, August 6th, 1570. The warp booster sled project is officially a bust. When we tried to spin up the coils, we couldn't get a stable warp field. Yashvi and Arlington managed to shut it down and stop a breach, but the shuttle's impulse drive is shot. I hate giving up, but we just don't have the parts we need to make it work.
This is why they weren't discovered early and things like that, because they weren't able to get out the system. Tap, tap, tap. Looking in all screens at the main computer. Excellent. Have a log entry.
Chief Engineer's log, April 17th, 1570. Today we visited the planet we're calling Draconis 3 to collect supplies. The good news, there's a humanoid civilization down there.
Yay!
The bad news, a potential Prime Directive violation.
Ooh.
Our landing party was seen beaming in by some of the locals.
No wonder they start to like make...
One thing's for sure, they can't help us go home. Their tech level is Bronze Age at best.
Yes, the station's so old, basically damaged most security systems. Yep.
Trying my patience is going to cost you dearly.
Yeah, we need to give that Ferengi a slap. Yeah, this isn't your station, mate. If it belongs to anybody, it belongs to the Federation. Come on, make your mind up. No, make your mind up. I'm giving you attention, you're sulking. Here we go. Alright, let's bring in the boys. Yeah, everyone target the elite. Auxiliary power. Auxiliary power coming up now. One last log entry. Play it.
Chief Engineer's log.
Ooh,
July 26th,
some skulls.
1571. Most of us went into stasis this morning. There weren't enough pods for everyone. 3 of us had to stay awake. We drew lots. Devon, Sheridan, and I were the lucky winners. Since we're out of options, we've decided to go...
That's the free on the mural.
Hopefully, one day our records will be found. And the people of Station K-13 will be remembered.
Yep. That's the free from the mural. I know, Fuzzball, I know.
Rule of Acquisition 431. When the shooting starts, let the mercenaries handle it. Handle this, Captain.
I imagine the Nauticans are like, I don't have to do this, dude, but no, this Ferengi guy is a bit of a dick.
The Prime is trespassing.
Oh, okay, no, he's actually quite aggressive. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, phaser sniper rifle. Yeah, and I love that sound. Let's see if we can go and capture that Madron. Little shit. Those drones don't look good.
I see you took out the Nauticans on my station.
It's not your station.
Add their fees to your tab.
Look at that cat.
I do hope you're good for it. Otherwise, I might have to take possession of that pretty ship of yours. Come to think of it, I'll be taking your ship anyway. Whether you're alive or not when I do, is up
You're welcome to try Diamond. I don't think you'll like the results. Yeah, so they've destroyed like most of his fleet already. Oh, he's buggered off.
That was quite an adventure. I knew Madron was greedy and treacherous, but I never thought he was willing to kill to get what he wants. In spite of that, I feel like we've learned so much out here. And for the better.
Well, it's often like this, Captain. Dangerous, but also discovery.
Indeed. I'd say our first flight was a success. Now we need to share our discoveries with everyone back home. I hope today's events will convince my people of the continued need to explore and to be part of the galactic community. With luck, we'll do this again sometime, and soon. On behalf of the Lukari people, thank you.
Welcome, Captain. Safe travels. Right. Let us depart. Off we go. So yes, this is, like I say, this does help to set up the Gamma Quadrant arc.
I'm happy to hear the Lukari handled their first experience with space exploration well. There's talk of their desire to join the Federation, and from what I'm seeing, they'd be fine members. The mystery of Station K.
I've not seen anything to make me concerned.
Although the past violation of the Prime Directive by some of its personnel is a concern.
Of course.
Hopefully the crew preserved in stasis pods will be able to shed a little more light on that situation. Finally, this news of a Zenkethi protomatter weapon is disturbing. I'll be looking into it from all angles, diplomatic and military in particular.
Of course.
We fought a war with
you are an admiral,
and I'd prefer avoiding another now.
Yeah, the Zenkethi are pretty tough. Yeah, so I can go for the energy lance, didn't I? Yeah.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Ooh, and I've leveled up.
The Lukari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with the Lukari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast.
Right. Oh, there we go. So this is like another set, which is just trying to think. This is actually a pretty good one. It's yeah. That might be worth getting. Regenerative control synergy. You get plus regen from activating control bridge officer abilities. Activating control kit modules. Interesting. Phase relay. Yeah, don't want to go for that one. I might go for the covariant shield. Let's have a look. Actually, see what we've got. Yeah, we've currently got. There you go. So yeah, it has a little bit more shield capacity, whereas the one I've got does have the set, which I'm probably going to stick with it for now, for a while at least. And you know what? Let's have a look at what the engines do. The engines. Okay, so the engine's a little bit faster. Not so much of a turn. Speed boost. Yeah. What about the deflector? Shield capacity, stealth detection, drain expertise, perception. I'm probably going to go for the shield, to be honest. For that way, I can just use it as a vanity one, if nothing else. Because some of the shields actually change, like I've got on here, for example. If I just save this, there we go. Like if I take this one out for the moment, you can see. Let me just. Oh wow, I've got lots of stuff I need to get rid of. Let's go with salvage. Yeah, let's just salvage all change protected status to on. There we go. What's that one? That is, yep, change protected status to on. Same for that one, protected status to on. Yep, just lock that one. And then I'll just salvage the rest by the looks of it. Yeah, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, just salvage all of those. There we go. That way should get me some... There we go, got some more inventory space there. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's just head on to the next mission. So yeah, basically... Oh yeah. Have a look at this bit here. I got distracted. So, the vanity shields change the look of the ship without actually changing the ship. So, fancy. There you go, more sort of muted purple, but if I pop this back on, it has the sort of edge LED type effect which it has. Which is quite nice. Yes, transwarp. You're being very snuggly tonight. What's going on, Kat?
Our first contact with another species came not from the Federation, but from this sector. Ferenginar, to be precise.
Oh.
While the Ferengi have not always been the best of neighbors, they have provided us with valuable data on this sector. For a price.
Of course. Yeah, that's the Ferengi for you. Sometimes you get good deals, sometimes you won't. There's always a price. Ah, the Huranzi system.
Guavan, I am General Rodek, Security Advisor to the Lukari. I have read your report on the incident at 20 Draconis. If the Zenkethi are behind all this, we must be ready to meet them in battle.
Some of you may notice that who is voicing and playing this particular character. It is the, unfortunately, no longer with us, I know, Tony Todd. And I've had the pleasure of meeting him. Lovely chap. Well, many years ago, but it was like, I didn't even realise it was him at the time. It was like, oh, the club. Yes, the Zenkethi are quite incredible. Formidable, even.
Do you have any questions?
No, let's get on with it.
The Lukari are just ahead and eager to begin the search.
Yes, I bet they are.
It's good to see you again.
Hello.
It looks like we have another incident to study. We sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently. After the events of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for protomatter.
Smart.
I'm afraid they found something.
Oh dear.
Let's begin our search by sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
Right, probe the planet.
Protomatter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Protomatter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
And the Lukari have figured out how to use protomatter safely. Yeah. Now, the other thing about protomatter is it was what David used to build the Genesis device. Yeah. That protomatter. It's very powerful but very unstable. Very, very dangerous. But yeah, the Lukari have figured out a way to use it.
The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference. While the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of protomatter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
Well, the first moon is nearby. Move closer and scan it. Right, there we go, which is that one there.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
We'll find out soon enough. Scan the moon.
Most curious. This is a Class Y moon. It's incapable of sustaining most known life forms, but it was scorched by protomatter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place? I think we should take a look at the next moon.
Agreed. Which is, I believe, that green one over there. It's a flight.
Perhaps they used the moon as a test site for the weapon.
Possible. Yeah, just to make sure it actually worked.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
He makes a valid point.
Sickens me to see protomatter used like this.
Yeah, but you know, they developed a safe way of using it, and someone else was coming along and basically, oh no worries. We just had a very interesting mission which made me quite happy because of the audio effects of the doors opening. It was basically the K7 mission, and just hearing the doors opening with the original TOS sound effect was like, it made my brain happy.
The Sol system, incapable of supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter. Why? Perhaps the third moon will have some answers. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, this is like this is one of the missions that was set before the Gamma Quadrant arc. So this is like, yeah, it's K13, not K. No, K7's a different space station. Yeah, the K13 episode. Yes, K7's the Trouble with Tribbles episode, isn't it?
Inhabited moon, but one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
Because it also explains why your TOS character gets into this time frame.
Pattern to these attacks.
Well, there is a pattern.
There must be a reason, though.
Oh, there's a reason. There's a reason.
Let's figure this out quickly before more lives...
Yes, Tony Todd, there is a reason. Plus, also I got to see the space jellyfish, which I forgot were in this mission as well. It was Trouble with Tribbles. I thought it was, yeah. But just seeing the space jellyfish again was just like... Excuse me. Okay, I think, again, I've mentioned it yesterday. No, I didn't, and I will mention it again. But this is one of the things I absolutely love about Star Trek Online, is that it, you know, deals with things that were only mentioned or happened in one episode, going all the way back to like the TOS era, things like that. It's little, like, what happened after the, you know, the space squid from Encounter at Farpoint, or the Gekli, and all the other stuff. It's like, yeah, you get to see what's happened, or you know where they came from, stuff like that. It's, as I say, it makes my Star Trek brain very happy. Plus, I get to blow shit up.
Scanning. The moon is Class L. I'm picking up some ruins on the surface, some simple life forms. There's evidence of crude attempts at terraforming, but no signs of a protomatter detonation. It looks like there was an attempted settlement on this planet, but the project was abandoned. By the look of these readings, it took place over a century ago. The probe we sent to the planet is active now.
Oh, and
it's sending data back to us.
okay. Oh, is he? Oh, nice to meet him again. Ho ho ho. Get the telemetry.
I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kantar, the original homeworld of my people.
Yep.
There are no signs of protomatter here. It seems Kantar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago by the Kentari.
So this is like the equivalent of us going to Alpha Centauri, you know, coming back later and being like, "Oh, we found the we found out what happened to our old planet." Who? Sorry to hear that, Captain.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know.
Yeah.
Most Lukari thought something like this would happen, but some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it.
Fortunately not.
It saddens me deeply to see otherwise.
Yeah, there's a metaphor there.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Hey, you know what? There's time for that later. We should continue with our mission. Yeah, she's obviously stressed the feck out by finding out, like, the ancestral homeworld of her people basically nukes themselves into oblivion. Yeah, you know what? That's a discussion we can have later. Although you can kind of see why the Lukari are very sort of open and, you know, scientifically minded, because the ones that fled Kentar are the ones who were open to travel, the more scientifically minded, the ones who were, you know, pretty much going to be open to galactic communications, which are the ones that are stuck behind, effed up their planet. Oh, Tony Todd wants to speak to us. Right.
There has been a large-scale battle in this system. We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own. Preliminary scans indicate that the battle was very one-sided. I recommend we take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
Very well. Start with a scan of that debris ahead of us. So, you finished? Oh, thank you. Sorry, there was a cat butt in the way. Again, I always like the idea, like, say, of the Klingons eventually working alongside the Federation and being like, yeah, they'll be the security, they'll be the ones to protect the borders, you do all that science shit, but if there's a fight, you call us first. Deal? And that's basically what happens. It's just like, right, we're getting into a rumble. It appears the Borg are poking their heads up again. Call the Klingons.
Our scans are showing the wreckage of dozens of ships. They weren't all military either. I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft, even luxury vessels.
Was this the Zinkethi, Rodak?
Unclear at the moment. We have not detected any Zinkethi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak.
There we go.
I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans may prove to be more conclusive.
See, that's the sort of logic I can kind of appreciate, and like, you know, the sort of Predator logic. It's like, look, yeah, we can beat you, we can destroy you, but it's like, why are we going to do that? It's not exactly honourable. Now, those feckers over there, the big boys, we're going to go and attack them. You're welcome to watch. Again, like in Predator, you know, it's like, if you're considered to be weak and infirm, or, you know, like a pregnant woman, or somebody who is basically not a threat, they will leave you alone, for the most part. Mostly. However, if you know, make yourself a possible threat, they will turn around and absolutely destroy you. Which I find highly, highly amusing. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're, you know, going to treat you nicely, but they're not going to go out of their way to kill you. If you happen to get squished, though, yeah, shit happens.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed, if at all. I am reading traces of engine-grade plasma ahead. It does not match that left by the local craft. Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I suggest we advance and investigate further.
Right. Yeah. I think I can see over there is that big green cloud of plasma there. Looks like it's leaking from something, possibly a ship of some kind. Yep, see that beacon flashing there. Scan energy signature.
This is all that is left of a Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships after ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse. They fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die.
I mean, that's actually a pretty badass border way of going out. You know, pointing your ship at the capitals. So, pointing your ship at one of their enemy ships, overloading the warp core, and just ram speed. If you're gonna go, you go with freaking style. And now we know who did this. We still need to know why.
Perhaps they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of the Alliance, hoping that we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their old enemies. Their list of enemies is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this area.
So the Zinkifi are up to some kind of tomfoolery. You can't be having that.
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint. I'm sending you the coordinates.
Okay, I can see it. Oh, that's a tiny little ship.
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but thank you.
What happened here, Captain?
What can I tell you?
Can we do something to help you right now?
There might be survival pods from other ships out there among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If
Yeah, for universal translators as well.
spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
Our engineers will assist you while we search for survivors. Alright. There you go, we send our away team over. Alright. That is a tiny little ship compared to ours. Imagine this is a heavy ship. Oh, there it goes. The nav beacon. Oh, there's rescue aliens. I mean, technically we're the aliens, but you know.
Someone heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
Yes, you are. Okay, you save, and the first thing you see when first of all you get beamed onto another ship, and then you see a Jem'Hadar standing there going, "Hello." There it is. There's the escape pods. I don't want to go too fast and overshoot them.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
Not a problem. Well, where's the next one? Alright, it's gonna be around this somewhere, but the question is where? Is it above or is it below? Oh, there it is. There's, I see the pods. Even on board.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
Oh, welcome. Happy to help. Victory is life. Alright. There you go.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
We'll send you the location of Starbase K-13. It's not far from here.
I've confirmed the captain's story.
Hey, thank you for the follow there, Xando Redbeard.
I was hit by a proto-matter blast. Estimated casualties in it. Check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
Right, confirmed. Red alert.
It is time for a reckoning. The Zinkethi must pay for their crimes. We must go now, before they escape.
Right. Very much agreed, Mr. Todd. Warp to the next system. Hello. I love the way that shield just gives that, you know, like sort of like chrome Tron-like edge into the ship. I think that's the Aegis shield I'm using. Yes, it's the Aegis covariant shield. There we go. Right, and the Jod core system. Okay, presence of a pre-industrial civilization and signs of a recent proto-matter detonation. That's a pickle.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there, we need to stop it now.
Agreed. Let's go down to the planet and give the Zinkethi a right good telling off. They're being very naughty. Proto-matter, very bad. Oh, can't see.
Zinkethi warships! Red alert!
Ooh, hello.
Alliance vessels. This system has been claimed by the Zinkethi Coalition. Your presence is unnecessary. Leave at once.
Look, I think we both know that's not going to happen.
You were warned. So be it.
Well, we're dead already. We are Jem'Hadar and we're going to battle to reclaim our lives. Victory is life.
To battle, Commander. Fight!
I think I remember correctly, I've actually got one of the Zenkethi ships on one of my characters. But for the life of me, I cannot remember which one.
Good battle. Well fought. The honor of victory is ours.
Indeed. Yeah, there was like a promotion to get one. I can't remember which character it's on, but I know one of my characters, it may be one, like I'll put in like dry dock so I have some space, has got one of them. I can't remember which one it is though. I forgot what I was going to say. There you go, there's the boys. We'll beam down. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. 1 second. Yeah. Not something doesn't. Right, Zenkethi using some type of jamming technology. Oh, of course they are.
Their weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons at a level our tricorders can detect and track. I recommend we scan for elevated kaon levels and follow the signal.
Right, good idea. You're the commander, lads. You know what to do. Scan. Right.
The kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall.
This is quite a pleasant little area. This is nice, isn't it? Right. Oops, I'm just going to zoom in on my mini-map a little bit more. There we go. Just a smidgen. There we go. That keeps it just how I like it then. Right, so they're going to be around here somewhere. Chances are they're going to be in that cave over there. Right.
Rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
I just had a thought. Can Jem'Hadar swim? No. I think things not working. I'm not getting a signal. Oh, he spotted something. What's he spotted? What's he spotted? What do your Klingon eyes see? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we are.
The Zenkethi!
They're big and angry.
Yep, Zenkethi, they're big boys. Yeah, Zenkethi are not small ones. They're big ones. I think they come from a planet that's like very high gravity or something.
Come, Zenkethi. See our truth.
Alright, okay. You want to do this? Okay, fine. We'll do this. We'll do this.
You will not stop us.
Yes, I will. I mean, look. Have you seen the squad I've got with me? Right, seriously, you honestly think I'm not going to stop you? I mean, granted, you do have like a ship in orbit or something, so... Oh, God, they are freaking huge! That's actually quite worrying if you think, like, the Jem'Hadar are typically around, 6'5" for a typical Jem'Hadar fully grown. Same for Klingons. Klingons are quite tall. Yeah, those Zenkethi are like pushing like 8, 9 feet easily.
Why would they destroy entire planets?
I don't know, maybe they woke up one day and just, woke up the wrong side of the bed or something, I don't know.
We must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
Or maybe they just don't like them. They offended their parents or something.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They are waiting for us.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
Those plants are floating. Right, I see them. I see them down there on the radar. Well, scanner, radar, whatever you want to call it. Could just drop down there, but I'm not going to. I want to see, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if they and they are hunched over a little bit as well. So I reckon a typical Zinkev has got to be around 7, maybe 8 foot. Now I've got a proper comparison. And they're still big boys. See that? I'm up to the shoulder pit. Shoulder pit, armpit. That's assuming that those are like typical size.
Delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us.
It was just something I was saying about the other day on the space station that we were visiting.
Protomatter bomb.
There was like a really big door, and you think, how big can these things get? What? Sorry, 1 second. Hello? What's the matter, kitty cat? You just want attention, okay. You know, you hear me talking, and then you keep getting on my lap, getting off my lap, get on my lap, get off. Like, make your mind up. I love you too, but sorry. Someone's demanded it. Oh, hang on. Oh, battle taunt.
Stop them! This world must be cleansed!
Well, just, you know, shampoo or something, I don't know. You have the uncanny knack to sort of demand attention when I need to focus on things.
I can smell their fear.
There, just ahead.
No, that could be their BO. There you go. Focus on that one. Damn. Alright.
The trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkathy life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, blasting through that rock will take time. Time we don't have.
I'm reading a tunnel behind that waterfall. One that leads...
See? Behind a waterfall.
Move quickly.
For the tunnel behind... See? Yeah, it's not...
Swiftly. And we can take them by surprise.
It's not a proper waterfall if there's nothing... If there's not like a secret cave behind it. Seriously, like... If there's not a cave behind a waterfall, what's the point? Cave behind a waterfall. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a...
Look, they've set up the protomatter bomb in here. But we'll need to clear the Zenkathy from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
Yeah, right, okay.
They only left a few guards. They clearly did not notice this entrance.
Agreed. Take the Zinkevi down and secure this cavern. Right. So follow the cable around. Or we could just drop down here. And you know what? Let's drop down here. Might be easier. Alright, let's summon some of the reinforcements. So we've got some at least. There's one over there. Oh, got knocked over. Rude. Nice hypo. Where's she gone? Come on, Kay. Where are you?
Oh my. That is a huge protomatter matrix. It's controlled by 3 regulator consoles, all active and cycling towards detonation. I can shut it down, but I need time. Cover me while I work.
Right, you do the science stuff, we'll do the tactical protection.
More Zenkethi. Defend the Lukari!
Yeah. That's what we're in the Klingon here for. We have...
Down Pylon Alpha.
Pylon Alpha, that is... over here. Right.
For honor!
There we go. Victory is life and all that. Alright, so that was... Oh, Pylon Beta is...
Your path of violence.
Yeah, I've got to protect like all 3 of them. There we go. If I stand here, I should be able to cover... well, all 3 of them, really.
Soon, victory will be ours. Keep fighting!
Okay, so that's Beta, that'll be over there.
Alpha is offline.
Excellent. Ah. Can't have them... okay.
Down Pylon Beta now.
Yeah, work on it. We'll do this. We'll do the shootings. Craftlaw Tech. What a great name. Right, and there's probably going to be enough on attacking with Gamma. Gamma's over there. Right. Oh, they're beaming in. Fantastic. Why is it they can beam him that we can't? They were supposed to put up some kind of, like, you know, pattern blockers or something. There you go. Oh, some no one over there. Yeah, here seems to be a good spot to stand, roughly. Right in front of the bomb, you know, ground zero, as it were. Right, so the... Excellent. Alright. Obviously, they're still going to probably come in and try and reactivate those previous pylons. Alright, let's summon some reinforcements. Yeah, with these little gits over here. There's some more. There they are. Those little robot drones have been quite helpful, I can't deny that. Alright, with another one. Oh, no, that's one of my guys. No, okay, beaming in. Let's just listen to it, see if I can hear them. Oh, there's another one over there. Yeah, everyone focus on that operator over there. We don't want them to... We're protecting the pylon. Which should be deactivated soon. Oh, last one.
Gamma is down. We're all clear.
Not quite all clear. Oh, there you go. Not quite. We just have to defeat the last one, and then we can be all clear. Sounds like we're. There you go. Ooh.
Bombs are deactivated. We can... Wait. Look! These crystal formations are very similar to those we found at the first protobombing site on Draconis 3. This can't be a coincidence. We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
Right, so they don't like crystals. Got it. Rodek, something to add?
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of water.
And they got to defeat the DV ferocity. Yep, beam us up. Hello. Yes. I wonder. Oh, no, I can't. I need to like sort of move around the bridge stations a little bit so that the person doing the talking, like when I'm talking to the ship, is Loris. I might have to put her like in the pretend for each role, just to do it. 'Cause it makes sense for her to be on the ship, you know, controlling stuff rather than being like a ground crew or something. But I will tinker around with that over the weekend. I'm not going to do it now. Right. The Zenkethi command ship's saying this. Well, I'm true.
Alliance vessels. I am Fleet Admiral Arenzen Tarak.
Hello.
As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition.
Oh, that's nice.
Further aggression on your part will not be tolerated. This world is not yours to defend. Leave now, while you're still able.
I think Rodek has something to say.
We do not recognize your claims, Zenkethi. Your forces have murdered millions. If you are the leader here, it is you who will answer for these crimes.
We're not going anywhere until this is over.
Then your choice is made. The path of violence. It is what I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together.
Well, it's quite poetic.
Fight now!
No.
Honor and glory! Kapla!
Clara, indeed. Let's blow shit up. Ooh. Oh, those torpedo spreads always goes down nicely. Oh, see, now they want to talk. Now they obliterated their small fleet. You'd be leaking some stuff.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders that Zenkethi will not be denied. Those who try to stop us will be purged, their homeworlds cleansed. Test us at your peril.
Yeah, of course.
Let them flee.
Oh, and they've run off.
Run to their masters and whimper like craven tards. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without fear.
Well, I doubt we've seen the last of them, General.
You may be right. They may return and bring their protomatter weapon with them.
Which would be a pickle if they do.
Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side.
Gladly.
But for now, I must return to the Empire. There is a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
It's been an honor, General.
I think we've found a big piece of the puzzle. I believe the Zenkethi are targeting planets with concentrations of those strange crystals. But why? A riddle for another day, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
For now, we should return and share what we've learned. About everything. Including the fate of Kentar. Do you think they managed to survive somehow?
Perhaps. Always possibilities, Captain. Right, part of the system. Yeah, it feels right having, as I say, to me mentally, having Loris being the one I communicate with on the ship, like as my first officer type thing. So...
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a protomatter bomb. All those lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space. We need to know more about it and how to stop it. We need to know more about these crystals you mentioned as well. If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
Okay. So we get the title Harbinger. Like I say, for this one, I'm going to go with the shields generally. Mainly because, like I say, the what you call it, the visual effect. I wait for it to come up. That's all it's going to do.
While searching for signs of weaponized protomatter, one of our long-distance research probes made a most curious discovery. It found a Class M planet at the heart of the Gonkra Nebula. That's not the most exciting news, however. The probe detected the presence of sentient life on the planet. The biosigns were very similar to our own. It is possible that we have discovered a lost tribe of Lukari.
Nice.
We're going to investigate, and we'd like some backup. The probe went offline rather suddenly after detecting the planet. These people might not be very friendly.
So you thought you call your favourite Jem'Hadar to help? Of course, not a problem. Oh, see, here we go. So personal shield, Kentari 44. Oh, this is actually pretty good. So we've got the... Oh, I might go for the missile launcher. Just as a giggle. I mean, it's not exactly what you would call a powerful weapon, but just for the lol factor, I might go for that. I know I can replay them multiple times. I've done that a few other missions, but I was have to try to decide what I'm going to go for first. There's either choice between the missile launcher or the plasma weapon, because that's a ground weapon though. It does plasma. Oh, it's a plasma weapon. I mean, having said that. It does increase the amount of plasma damage over time. Like, so the more you hit, the more damage it does over time. If I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, damage scales. Oh, so there it is. Yeah, damage scales with stacks of plasma residuum. So yeah, the more times you hit the target, the more damage they take. It gets. What? Oh, okay, I can see it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's either the missile launcher or the... Oh, I mean, I might go for that one just for the novelty factor, actually. Yeah, I'll go for the platform for the novelty factor. Right, but let me just, before I go anywhere, I need to see if this ship has any visual effects. So let's just quick ship shield. Alright, so that's it there now. Just take that off for a second. Default to that. Put that on there. Oh, it's a ground. That's a. Oh, it doesn't have any visual effect, right? So that's why. Okay, fair enough. Right, that's why it can't go there because it doesn't have any visual effect. Right, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a shame. Just make sure it's saved. Yep, that's going okay. Going alright. That's fine. Vanity shields. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, let's head to this mission, and this will probably be the last one for tonight. I don't know how long this takes. Also, a lot of grumpy cat. I know.
Very little on this sector is known to us or our allies.
Mirrors and smoke.
We've recently established contact with the sector's most prominent inhabitants, the First Federation.
Ah.
Somewhat enigmatic, but encouraging, especially where Tranya is concerned.
That's the First Federation. They are an interesting group. Generally friendly, just very powerful and interesting. Very old culture. Not the oldest, of course, but they're up there. One of the oldest being, of course, like the Iconians and stuff like that. But even then, the Iconians had a progenitor species, I suppose you could call them. Precursors, first ones, whatever you want to call them. The ones that look a bit like the changelings, but are not. I'm trying to what they call it. What the episode was? Is in TNG. I think it's called The Chase. When basically it was a sort of in-law reason explaining why so many humanoids exist in the galaxy and why they all look very similar. I thought it wasn't needed, but I found it amusing.
I'm reading a group of starships out there. They're armed, shielded, and combat capable. Let's hope they're not hostile as well. As the ranking officer here, I believe you should be the first to initiate contact.
Thank you. Open a hailing frequency comms. Okay. Alright, scan for interference. Alright. Still, no, okay.
Curious. Perhaps they might respond more favorably to a familiar face. May I open a channel?
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Proceed.
Unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumar K of the LSS Reskava. I extend cordial greetings in the interest of establishing peaceful contact between us.
Still quiet. Is the universal translator will run online?
I'm not certain. Wait, they're locking weapons.
Very well, okay. We'll give them the Gemini hello.
I don't understand. The Reskava did nothing to prevent this attack.
They want to fight? We'll give them a fight. I mean, seriously, what have I told you about trigger discipline? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you.
Alien vessels. This is Prime Minister Tulaman of the Kantari Union. I've ordered our forces to cease hostilities and ask you to do the same.
This is first Enigada Davida of the DV Ferocity. Explain yourself, Prime Minister.
There's been a grave misunderstanding. It is customary for us to discuss such grievances in person. Will you accept my invitation to parley?
Yes. Send us meeting coordinates.
The Kantari. They survived. Somehow they managed to survive the devastation of Kentar and make it here. Incredible. Historically, Kantari were quick to distrust and attack. It would seem that hasn't changed. We should be cautious. Despite that, I am ready to transport when you are.
Alright, I know your ship doesn't have transporter, so brace yourself, Commander K. Yes, the Lukari don't have access to transporter technology at the moment. But I imagine once they join the Federation, then that this will be some of the first things we have installed on their ships.
By the 14 sacred trees of Lukar. The Kentari destroyed one world with their toxic ways, and it seems they're well on their way to destroy another. Unbelievable. This Prime Minister has much to answer for. Where is she, by the way? And why are we meeting on the street?
Yes, I'm wondering about that myself. There was a minor error in the coordinates. Okay, yeah. Minor error. Right. We'll go on foot.
That Kentari on the street looks quite ill.
So, 1 second. I don't know why this makes me laugh. Yeah. Are they sleeping or are they sleeping? Right. So yeah, I mean, come on, okay, don't you have a... Oh, he's dead, Jim. He's just fallen over. Right, okay.
High levels of toxic chemical emissions in the area.
You gonna be alright? I mean, look, the boys here have got, EV suits. You don't. I mean, although I suspect your suit's like a combo protecting you. Well, maybe you've got natural immunities to whatever it is on here. Oh. Let's look at the vents. Okay. That seems to be pumping some shit into the atmosphere.
Use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How peculiar. The doors here have built-in filtration systems.
So rather than trying to sort out what was causing the problems, they... Right, okay, I see what's going on. Toxic filter was built behind the doors as substandard. Right, so they're doing a good job, okay.
What's that machine off to the side? Some sort of miniature store?
It's a vending machine for, I'm assuming, gas masks.
It's full of breathing aids.
There we go.
People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it.
That sounds like something the Ferengi would do.
Does that fluid look off to you?
Have they figured out how to, anti-grav technology or something? Because look, he's floating. What's he doing up there? He's just floating. Leaking acidic fluids. Right, okay, so yeah, don't walk underneath the acidic fluids. Good, good. Like that. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, from that angle it looks okay, but from the other angle, yeah, he's definitely floating. Yeah, I would not be touching any of this food. And normally I'm one to, like, food in games.
I've never seen this level of suffering.
It's very unpleasant, isn't it? This is like, if you ever played Cyberpunk, when you go into the more grungy parts of Night City. Yeah, this is what this reminds me of. This is like the grungy parts of Night City.
Oh, they pile the refuse in the streets. It's barbaric.
Yeah, they've not exactly done a good job, have they?
There are still heat signatures on this junk. It was placed here recently.
Yeah.
Kill the Lukari and her alien lackeys.
Oh, right, okay. Right, you want to be like that, do you? Right, fair enough. I mean, we obliterated your fleet in orbit, and you think this is a good idea to take us on. We're going to have words with this Prime Minister when we meet them. Right. Yeah, I'm starting to think that this lost tribe are... This lost... your lost fellow Lukarians are... They're a bit silly.
I see hatred for Lukari still burns in the hearts of some Kentari, along with violent xenophobia.
Yes, it looks like that.
Leadership is of a more diplomatic nature.
Well, if they're not, then we'll have to give them a slap, won't we? Right. Plant the bomb, and then... Right, one away. Ooh, it went boom. That just screams propaganda poster to me. Look at it, it's like there's one up there. No, so one over there. We've seen a couple of other ones. We've never seen this big one. Yeah, that's a propaganda poster. The Kentari voice. You know what? Let's just see what's going on with the economy.
The lunar colony is providing just enough food to support the Kentari population at current consumption levels.
Even the newscaster's wearing a mask.
The new farm labor program aimed at increasing food production and adding new jobs. The program is expected to launch prior to the beginning of the next crop cycle on the colony.
Okay, go. This has worked for him. Environment.
The structural integrity of several housing blocks has been called into question by independent analysts. Ministers and the building authority deny any cause for concern as tower extension projects aimed at elevating the blocks above the smog level have commenced.
There's a smog devil. Okay, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right.
The smog sickness epidemic is on the rise.
I'm surprised.
Collapsed on the street, call the nearest medical station. When you purchase breathers, make sure you provide for your children before you provide for yourselves. We must secure the future. Gignon Rood, number 41 of the South Capitol Steelbenders, received an award from the Office of the Prime Minister for charitable service yesterday. After the team's victory over the North Capitol Forgers, Roon celebrated by purchasing Gold Bay breathers for each fan in the stadium.
So they bought
The Capitol building is a short distance from here.
yeah, good quality breathing masks. Like they're not even. It's like they're not even trying to fix the problems.
Even here, the poor huddled in misery.
And meanwhile, you can guarantee that those in charge are going to have like air-conditioned offices, real good quality scrubbers, and if they do have to go outside, top-tier masks, like they're talking about gold tier, they probably got like platinum or diamond or whatever. Yeah, you know it. You know exactly. Look at it. You can't even see the top of the building.
What? Another attack?
Oh, okay, fine. They want to be silly, right? We'll be. So, you know what? I found, this is what 3 times we've been attacked now, and we just turned up and went hello.
Let's go inside. The Kentari have some explaining to do.
Yeah, we're gonna have words with that Prime Minister. Those beaming coordinates, the fact that we were dropped right over there. We've walked along here twice, and we've been, twice we've been attacked. Yeah, that's a bit sus. Look at it. That's some kind of. I mean, it's a cool image. I can't deny that. Let me see if I can just grab a screenshot. There we go. God, scare the crap out of me. It's my own bloody drone. New Kentar. Yeah. Yeah, you know this is like the government stuff, but oh look, all nice.
This place is a far cry from the smog and squalor we just left, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm starting to not like them. I'm not liking them at all. Oi, you, Prime Minister, WTF?
Welcome to New Kentar. I must apologize for the unfortunate incidents that have taken place. You have arrived during a period of social unrest for our people.
I mean, that would explain the repeated attacks.
I'm afraid so. The decline of our world has split the Kentari into 2 factions. The reformists, like myself, who wish to gradually change our way of life for the better, and the traditionalists, who cling tightly to the old ways.
There's always a group of people like that. Okay.
The Kentari who attacked you were traditionalist soldiers. They see you, and especially the Lukari, as a threat to their existence.
So they're idiots. Right, okay. What danger do we or the Lukari pose to your people? I mean, we didn't even know you existed until a few hours ago.
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens from an advanced culture. To the Trads...
You have a very wide head, sir.
And the Lukari? Dangerous anarchists from our distant past, long thought exiled, now returned. And more dangerous than ever. The troubling part is they may be right. About all of you.
Such xenophobia is unwarranted, Minister.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security.
Well, he's done a piss-poor job.
It's his job to evaluate all potential threats.
Yes, he has a very wide head.
The idea of working with aliens, with Lukari, will be controversial.
That said, our situation is deteriorating.
Yeah, your planet's effed.
I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Such a dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Yeah, it's like, look, seriously.
Misplaced, Minister.
You got 5 Jem'Hadar here who could just obliterate everybody in this building.
And we realize the need to do something about it. The privileged few are safe above...
So, what did I say? What did I say?
Ecosystems across the planet are failing. We can no longer afford to...
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
If you want our help, yes. But it's up. Oh, urgent news. What is it? What's happened? Oh, Zenkefi warships. Oh, fantastic. Right. Go to Red Alert. We do what we can to help.
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war. How convenient. Coincidence? Or a cunning ruse to weaken our defenses and lower our guard?
I mean, if you want, we can just bugger off and leave you to the Zenkefi. I mean, they're not our allies, as you'll soon see. Oops.
I believe you. Our moon is home to our agricultural sites and thousands of Kentari workers. Your help protecting it will be welcomed by my government. The sooner you can begin, the better.
Right, beam up. I don't like him. I don't like him. He seems like he's going to be a problem. And I think that was also the guy we saw on the propaganda posters as well. The Kentari have moved to engage us in Zenkefi. Yeah, that's going to go well for them. I mean, we could just hang back and let them try it, but no. We are, you know, found that Odo would be very disappointed in us. Right, okay, let's go and...
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Kentari.
Yep. Come on. No. No. Ow. No. No. Stop messing around. Okay. I do this every time I get into combat. Stop it. When I need to concentrate. I'll say concentrate. Right, so there's a few more Zenkefi assailants. Yeah, she's been a little monster. So for anybody who doesn't know, if you see me talking off screen like that, I'm basically talking to my cat.
For the Kentari!
Or trying to stop her from jumping on the computer.
I'm reading concentrations of the crystals targeted by the Zenkefi on the Kentari moon, along with...
Of course, more of those chuffing crystals, lovely.
And several protomatter signals. We'd better hurry. They may be preparing to detonate more bombs.
Alright.
Get to the moon and stop those bombs, now!
Right, okay, I'm doing it. Oh god, it's a dreadnought over there. Fantastic, right. Let's go and deal with the dreadnought.
I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lukari.
Oh, that's a big ship. The Zenkefi are big folks, so it makes sense to have a big ship.
Some kind of trick. You won't live to regret it.
Oh, shush you. Oh, it's a tough ship. Very tough ship. Though, ain't doing too bad. We just don't want to be too close. About 3 to 4k. I'm doing my best, alright? Calm yourself. It's down to 50%. Almost done. Oh, there we go. Oh, someone's shields are fading.
Running away.
That was an interesting way of... Oh, great. So the Zenkefi have just done an exterminatus. Well done. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well poo.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there. No one. They're all gone. What did they do to us? What has happened?
It was a protomatter bomb. It eradicates all organic matter. Sorry.
All is not lost, Minister. While we can't bring back the Kentari who were killed, we can help you restore your moon's food production capability.
And of course, what's his name's going to blame this on us, yada yada yada.
A likely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed our food and weakened our military, Prime Minister. They mean to conquer us.
It's ridiculous. We just risked our lives to protect you, you wide-headed twit.
Calm yourself, Pentaro, and remember who is Prime Minister here. Captain Kumarke, I accept your proposal, provided there's full oversight from the Ministry of Defense at every stage of the operation. You'll understand our need for such security measures, I'm sure.
What, do you think... Oh, fine.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at these coordinates. We'll begin as soon as we're able.
We'll be on Overwatch in case the Zenkefi return, as they probably will. Right, where's it? Oh, wrong way. This is it, we're flying the wrong way. There's the ship. Yeah, we're probably going to have to beam them down because they don't have beaming technology yet. That's the little... oh, it comes up there. Walls and Kevy. So what was that? We just vaporized your fleet. Or squad.
The protomatic emitters are in place. The matrix is stable and primed for effect. Let me know when you want me to initiate the restoration procedure.
See, this is the interesting thing about protomatter. It is very dangerous and very powerful, but what Kumarke is about to do is very similar to the Genesis effect.
Protomatter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration.
It's probably one of the reasons why they were able to survive on an inhospitable moon.
Something is wrong. Everything just stopped. Why?
Oh, not enough power? Have you tried?
I checked the settings myself. That moon should be covered with crops by now. I could use some assistance down there. Please join me at the worksite.
Yeah, something's going wrong. Let's beam down. Yes, what we should have seen was basically, like I say, the Genesis-like effect of going over the planet and making everything all nice and happy again. Very, very powerful. But as you can see, and as they proved in Wrath of Khan, the Genesis effect is probably only outpowered in terms of how dangerous it is by... was it the Toxutat? That's incredibly dangerous. And then, of course, you've got Omega, which is, yeah, that completely F's up subspace and makes warp travel no happen. So, yes, they do like their weapons of mass bang in Star Trek. But one of them was invented by the Federation. Yay. So, making sure she... See? No sulking, you were misbehaving.
By configuring the flow regulators at each of the transmission arrays. I'll observe the flow rates while you make the adjustments.
I'm going to say I understand, but I know some of those words. Okay. Right, look, you tell me what buttons to press, okay? I'll just make the adjustments, okay? There we go. Yeah, look at that. Looks like Arrakis a little bit. No organic life left on this planet. In fact, technically the only organic life on this planet is here. And... oops. Put that one away. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on, okay. How's it going now? Was that alright?
Curious. Someone made adjustments to the transmitters that could cause a detonation similar to a protomatter bomb. But whoever did it wasn't familiar with Lukari tech. We have safeguards to prevent such a thing, so instead of blowing up, it just didn't work. I hate to say it, but I believe one of the Kantari observers made those adjustments.
And I think I know who. Wait, hear that? Oh, some gets are beaming in. Oh, of course they are.
Kantari, cover me while I secure the protomatter.
I mean, that's very stupid. They really are idiots, aren't they? I mean, seriously, we could massacre your entire planet just by ourselves if we wanted to, and you keep attacking us. Are you, in fact, mentally deficient? Is that what's going on? Although, to be fair, you know, if they've got, you know, an infected atmosphere, they've probably got the equivalent of, you know, lead poisoning or something like that. So, you know, we shouldn't be too harsh on them. Still, they're done goofed. There we go. Beam walk to sick bay. Look, Marco's trying to help you, okay? Don't attack her. At least we don't have to wear our atmospheric protectors. There's some more over there. Yeah, I mean, we keep trying to tell them that, but, you know, they keep doing it because they're silly billies. But, you know, whatever. Okay. So, there seems to be quite a... They really don't like her, do they? Because they keep sending wave after wave to attack her. Right, last...
When to quit, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh, automatic security. We're safe.
They really, really don't understand, do they? How are you? You okay? You alright?
Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage.
Traditionalists, conservatives, Republicans.
You and me. We can make things right.
Why are they always...
Return to our ships.
Why are they always such a-holes? Always. But I suppose that's kind of the point, you know, it's reflecting how certain political ideologies act.
All systems are online.
Hey, look at that, she's got plants and everything. What?
Initiating restoration process now.
And here we go. Ah. There we go. A reverse exterminatus.
Matrix deployed.
Yeah.
Everything's in the green.
How freaking powerful is that technology that you can basically... Oh, that planet got destroyed. It's alright.
Our sensors are showing a stable proto-matter matrix in the formation of crops at all production sites. We owe you a profound debt of gratitude. Thank you.
Well, it wasn't me, it was Kamake. She made this happen. No thanks to your traditionalists.
Their actions have shamed us all, but they will not get away with it. Minister Pentaro is looking into it personally.
I bet he has.
Ships to escort you back to New Kentar.
Oh, we see them, and of course, they're on an attack. They're on an attack pattern. Right, okay.
Alien vessels, surrender or be destroyed!
I mean, you'd think they would learn. Our technology and weapons are, like, vastly superior to ours, every time they've attacked us, they've been, you know, taken out in a matter of seconds.
You and your pathetic Lukari bootlicker. It's time to end this. I will make New Kentar safe once more. Safe from you and the rest of the alien filth in the galaxy.
Right, yeah, I'm starting to think that, you know, the conservative mindset is not a productive one, shall we say. I mean, stand down, Minister, before more people get hurt. And by more people, I mean you. Final warning.
Exile was too good for the Lukari. We should have wiped you out.
Oh, so, right, okay, so you're those types of people. Right, alright. Okay, blow them up. Well, shoot to disable. Can we just airlock that guy?
I suspected Pentaro was a traditionalist for some time.
Really? Whatever gave it that idea?
He placed the people before his personal beliefs. I was wrong.
Yes, she was.
His madness nearly killed us all. And for what? Pride, hate, and fear. I wish to formally apologize and thank all of you in person. Circumstances, we should meet on one of your vessels. The Rescava, if you agree.
That is agreeable, but I warn you, if you try anything, I will personally be booting you out the airlock myself.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm glad you're here.
There's other Lukarians on the ship as well. It's not just Kamake.
Part of a captain's job, as you know.
Indeed.
Hope I'm up for the challenge.
It's like my white guy's going, what the frick of...
The Rescava, Prime
Wait,
Minister.
what are those things you have on the wall there?
Thank you, Captain. Most kind of you after all that's happened. We almost lost everything.
Finally, let's get with space for Rod. Yes. Yes.
There will be resistance from people like Pentaro, but we must continue to look ahead.
I mean, we will gladly deal with him if you want.
With you and your allies.
I'm happy to hear it. Kentari and Lukari have lived apart far too long. We've recently begun to explore beyond our world.
Alan McKay just looks so suspicious. But that's appropriate for a Gem Hadado. Like, the frig's going on? Like, I know her, I trust her. You, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I trust you. You two feckers behind her, definitely don't trust. Gem Hadado always looks suspicious. Space for Rod. I'm sorry, that just made me giggle. Yeah, yeet him out the airlock. No, seriously, if you need someone to deal with your ex-minister, we will quite happily do this in the, you know, to further relations between our people. Yes, the Kentari are here and alive. Yay! And quite a revelation back home. The many Lukari do not look fondly upon the great Exodus, I bet. Still, maybe on the path to reunification. Yeah, we need to deal with a couple of problems first. And number one is that Dingleberry who just tried to attack a ship that is in far, far superior quality and power to him. And then we got to deal with the pollution and crap. I mean, I imagine that should be reasonably easy to fix if they are willing to make the changes, but whatever. Right, let's go with the... You know, I'm going to go with the plasma residium thrower just for a giggle. There we go. Right, wait for the next...
Starfleet intelligence has learned that Martok, the former Chancellor of the Klingon Empire, is alive.
Martok's alive? Okay, this obviously, like I say, is a...
In a duel with the current Chancellor on Kronos. Martok is...
This is, like, again, another flashback mission.
In the Briar Patch.
Oh.
It's a research facility built
in the Briar Patch.
Radiation.
Fantastic.
In reality, it's a high-security prison used to hold political prisoners. General Rodek is leading a covert rescue operation in the Briar Patch. Meet with him there and help him bring Martok home.
I think this is the start of a new arc. Oh, no, it's okay. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 5 parts to go. Right, okay, here's this one. So we have... we automatically get the... that's a nice little defensive shield there. Maximum hit points, shield power, engine power, shield capacity, and flight turn rate. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Plus the Bat'leth, of course. And then we have, now I believe these are, yeah, that is kinetic transphasic torpedo, the omnidirectional disruptor beam array. I'm trying not to go for disruptors on this build, so I'll probably go for the torpedo. Yeah, that is quite a tasty little console. I mean, at the moment, the ones I've got in the appropriate, because it's an engineering one, I've only got 2 engineering slots on this ship. And at the I think I've got 2 engineering. Let me just check. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I've got well, I've got 4. No, I've got 2. That's a question. Which one do I take out? I mean, because that, I might replace that one, the Dominion targeting synchronizer. Yeah, the Omni Disruptor's not bad, but like I say, I've got a very particular, I'm trying to go for polar weapons on this one, so what I'll probably, these ones are just fillers. Yeah, most of these are just sort of fillers for the moment. So I will probably take out the Dominion targeting synchronizer, or, you know, I'm keeping the Prior's World Elite Defense satellite, because if you look, that gives plus 14.3% directed energy damage. I've also got this bad boy here, with plus 20% to all damage. That is quite tasty. I think this one I will be replacing soon, because I think I may have unlocked the next tier version of that. Let's accept this mission for now. Let me just check something on the reputation. I believe this is a Lukari one, if I remember correctly. Where is it? Where is it? So here we go. Yeah. See, this is like the next tier version. So let me just do this for the moment. Where is it? So like here, for example, it is 30, 30, 15, 15. Okay. 30, 30, 15, 15. See there, it's 33, 33, 15, 16.9. 6.9, nice. And that is, no, it gives me just a smidge more damage. So I will, you know what? Screw it. I'm actually going to start a project for that now. Because I've got the things for it. I just need to get the protomatter micro container debris. I'm going to fill that up right now. And I'm also going to start work on making one of those. There we go. So that's that. So it's going to take me, there we go. So that's one of them. And I think I can only do that project once a day. So I'll do the next one of that tomorrow. And that will just ping and give me, oh, there you go. That will give me the upgraded piezoelectric focuser Mark 13. Because I think it's currently a rare version and it's upgraded to the ultra rare. Obviously, I'll be able to upgrade the tier and stuff and eventually up to epic level. You have to keep a nice variety of energy types for in-depth. That's actually a very good point. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. But that's actually a very good point. Yeah, I won't get rid of the other weapons. I'll just keep them in the inventory, and this will be for the stuff I will do. No, this is for the stuff I'll do off stream. I won't generally do it on stream. I've still got loads of bits and pieces on here as well. See, look at the Kabali shield. Sorry, the Nakul shield. What shield have I got at the moment? Yeah, oh, that's it. Yes, that's part of the Gem Hadassah. I do want to try and keep them again to things as much as possible. Where is it? Would we have the duty officers? Let's have a look. Nah. Yeah, let's try this. Department head. I don't think I can have this. Yeah. If you don't have a department, your first officer will provide the recommendation. Okay, you know what? Oh, that's assignments, right? Okay. Right. Okay, I know there's a way you can kind of get so your first officer does like all the speaking stuff, but I can't remember off the top of it what it is. But okay, yeah. So yeah, it's like 25 past 8 now. So I think this will be where I'll call it a night. And I do like the design of that, like the Aegis shield, how that looks. Look at it, like the little, like almost like Tron-like effect, like the along the edges there. That's from the Aegis vanity shield, and I just love the way that looks. And if you look closely, you kind of see there's a little There's a little Borgie implants there. But I'm thinking I will probably replace that with the thing from this mission as well. Maybe. I mean, again, that's just a placeholder for the moment. I just put it in there just because it gives me nice little damage boost across the board, and it's a good item to have. Now, I won't get rid of it. I'll probably just like stick it on the fighter, because it's got like an engineering console. That'd be a good one. In fact, you know what? See that? Still got all these weapons and bits and pieces here. So like I could have like cannons, which in fact, you know what? I'm going to put those on there right now. I'm also going to give it a... let's just give it a torpedo, just so I don't forget. And you know what? I'll put the set items on there as well, because it just helps to clear some space in my inventory. There you go. And the warp core. Oh no, that's the one that's on there. That is... where is it? Yeah, let's pop that one there for the moment. That's on the ferocity. Shields, we'll go with... go put that one on there. Oh, see, it's not changed anything there. And you know what? For a giggle, let's just put on some turrets. For the engineering console. Which one is this? This podron damage. You know what? Let's give it some of the... and let's pop that down there. It's a universal one. You know what, I'm going to pop that on there just for... yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to trade that one away. And what's that for console? That was pretty good. Trillium deplating. Actually, that might be able to go there. Oh, no, it's a... there we go. It's a engineering one, so it has to go in that slot. Okay, and we've also got here critical severity, exotic damage. You know what, let's just pop that there as well. There we go. So it's not exactly the top tier thing, but it gives it a nice little boost. I do like how this is progressing now. I'm not fully at that stage yet, because like I say, there's still a few bits and pieces I need to do. But let's have a look. Have I unlocked it on the... yeah, that's the personal shield. No, that's the torpedo, so it's not that one. The next one is... I've got a feeling it's going to be tier 4 when I unlock the beam weapons I'm after. These ones. So we're getting closer to the Lukari. The cooperative one, we're getting close to the engine. So we've got the deflector, we've got the munitions console, which I think isn't too bad, but that's good for like projectiles. Yeah, that's a good mine. That is deflectors. I've got to build this. Yeah, I think it's the engine is the next one I'm working on towards that. Plus, let's just see what I've got. You know what? Let's just for a giggle, let's just do another gamma quadrant one, just to get like a little the little chest things that they make, if nothing else. So I want to progress on this anyway, because there's a few I want to get which have good where is it? You know, like good traits, like what's it? Magnified armaments. There we go. That's not what I want to get. It's magnified armaments, and it gives +5 bonus all damage, but that's a passive trait. So it kind of is worth working your way eventually to get through all of these, if nothing else, just to get now the passives that you can slot into various builds and bits and pieces like that. Why is that not going? Oh, there we go. Yes, took a bit of time there. Right, so let's see what we got. And here we go. Where's the... there you go, one of those. And we got... ooh! Inhibiting Polaron beam. Ooh, what does that do? So, basically, does normal Polaron damage, but it also has a 2.5% chance to take the engines offline to all foes within 2 kilometers of a target for 4 seconds, which isn't a lot, but depending upon what type of build you're going with, that can always stack up and be quite nice, especially like if you've got them all gathered together, like in a gravity well or something. It's again, it all depends on what flavour of Polaron or weapons you want to go with, whatever your build vibe and stuff like that is. So let's have it. What's that shield? What's this shield here? This is the it's the Revolution Covariant shield. Okay, right. So yeah, that's me done for tonight. That is a freaking lovely screenshot right there. Yeah, I'll be back just tomorrow, and on Friday we'll be doing the next couple of episodes of The Expanse. But someone's getting very grumpy, so I'm going to say good night, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye.